Hello students, welcome to the topic matrices. In this video, I am going to discuss about the matrices definition and some examples on matrices. Let me see first the definition of matrices. Matrices, it is the plural of the matrix. So therefore, first I am going to define matrix. Matrix is an arrangement of numbers or functions in a rectangular array. The numbers or functions are called the elements or entries of the matrix. The matrices are denoted by capital letters A, B, C, D, and so on, and their elements denoted by small letters A, B, C, D, and so on. Dear students, if I arrange any numbers or functions in a systematic order in the rectangular array, that array is called as nothing but matrix. And that matrix is denoted by the capital letters. A is a one matrix, B another matrix, like that we denote. And the numbers or functions, whatever we use in that, that is called as entries or elements of the matrix. Now let me give some examples. A is equal to, here you can see that a square bracket is written, that is a array here, 1 0 2 2 minus 1 3. Here you can see that the numbers are arranged inside the square bracket, so therefore this is called matrix. Let me take another example. B is equal to square bracket, that is nothing but array 0 cos x sin x minus 3. So this is another matrix. Students, here you have to remember the elements, you can take either number or functions, or you can take both. Now let me discuss here a new definition, that is rows and columns of the matrix. If I count in the matrix horizontally elements, it is called as a rows of the matrix. So in a matrix, the horizontal lines of elements are called as rows of the matrix. Like this, in A matrix, here you can see that this is horizontal line, it is the one row, and this is another row. That means A matrix consists two rows. In the same way, if I count the elements in vertical wise, then it is called as columns of the matrix. In a matrix, the vertical lines of elements are called columns of the matrix. Here you can see that first column, here it is the second column, and this is third column. In the above example, the matrix A has two rows and three columns. In the same way, the matrix B has two rows and two columns. Now move to next. Order of the matrix. So the order of the matrix is defined by the number of rows and columns of the matrix consist. That means if I say the number of rows and columns of the given matrix, then it is called as order of the matrix. Let the matrix having m rows and n columns, then order of the matrix is denoted by m into n. We read this as m cross n. And remember students, here always in the order of the matrix, the first number is taken always rows of the matrix, and second number it should be columns of the matrix, and both together we write using the cross sign, that is into sign, and we read this order as m cross n. Note, so here remember some points. If order m cross n is multiplied, then it gives the number of elements present in the matrix. So that means whenever the order, if you multiply, it gives the total numbers entries used in that matrix. So this is very important, remember. And second point, if the matrix A has m rows and n columns, then it is denoted by A m cross n. That means a matrix of order m cross n, it is denoted by A matrix, and in the subscript its order is mentioned m into n, that is m cross n, it is written in the subscript. So this is another way of denoting the matrix with order. For example, let A is equal to 1 0 2 2 minus 1 3, then order of the matrix is here 2 rows and 3 columns, so therefore order of the matrix is 2 cross 3, and matrix is denoted by A of 2 cross 3. Next is position of the element of the matrix. In this example, this element now in the position of first row, first column, and this 0 is in the position of first row, second column. In the same way, this element is in the first row, third column. So this is called position of the element. Now here this minus 1 is in the position of second row, second column. If the element of the matrix is in the first row and first column, then it is denoted by A11. A means element, 11 represents the position, first row, first column. Here in this example, this is the position and this is the element. Okay, here A means it is not element, it is general, we say that it is some element. When we write A11 is equal to 1, that become first row, first column element is one number. Similarly, if the element of the matrix is in first row and second column, then it is denoted by A12. In the example, it is this position element. If the element of the matrix is in second row and first column, then it is denoted by A21. That is this position. Now let me discuss general matrix. The matrix of order m cross n is called general matrix. That means m number of rows and n columns matrix, that is called as general matrix. So A m cross n is equal to rectangular A. Now here the elements are written in general form. A11, that means first row, first column element, it is a general A11 written. Similarly, A12, first row, second column, first row, third column, A13, and so on, first row, J column, and so on, there are n columns, therefore last element is 1 first row n column, that is A1n. Next row written like this: A21, A22, A23, and so on, A2j, and so on, A2n. Third row A31, A32, A33, and so on, A3j, and so on, A3n, and so on. Ith row written as AI1, AI2, AI3, and so on, Aij, and so on, Ain, and so on. Now mth row written there because there are m row are there. So mth row is written AM1, AM2, AM3, and so on, AMJ, and so on, AMN, and close the bracket. So now this is called general matrix of order m cross n. Students, if you want to write 2 order 3 columns, then only these 6 elements are written. 2 rows, that is 2 rows and 3 columns. Suppose if you want to write 2 cross 2, only these 4 elements are written. First row first column, first row second column, second row first, second row second column. Suppose if you want to write 3 rows and 2 columns, only these 6 elements are written. That is A11, A12, next row A21, A22, A31, A32. Like this, using these general elements, whatever the order or whatever the number of rows and number of columns given, that you have to write. And in this matrix, this is the jth column elements. These are the jth column, and this is nth column elements, and here this is ith row elements, and these are mth row elements, and this is element mth row nth column elements it is. And this Aij, it is ith row and jth column element, and this ith row jth column element, it is called as, this element is called as general element of the matrix. Now remember some important points. Note the first one: the matrix of order m cross n is also denoted by A m cross n is equal to square bracket Aij. So now this is become a general matrix. So this is another way of representing a matrix. Either you can represent a matrix either A m cross n, otherwise Aij, where I is less than or equal to m, greater than or equal to 1, and j less than or equal to n, greater than or equal to 1. So here, after writing this square bracket and Aij, here you have to mention what is m and n, then it is become particular order matrix. For example, if the matrix is of the order 3 cross 4, then m is become 3 here and n 4. And second point, we can also represent the point x comma y in a plane by matrix as x y in column wise or x y in a row wise. That means whatever we have a point in a plane, no, that point is can also be written in the form of matrix either in column wise or row wise. The third point, the following arrays are also used to represent the matrix. The first one is a common bracket. So instead of this square bracket, you can use this common bracket or double lined. So this is a double line array. This also you can use to represent a matrix. Now let me solve some examples on matrix. Construct the matrix of order 2 cross 2 whose elements are given by aij is equal to I upon j. So students, here you have to write the matrix of 2 cross 2 order, but elements of the matrix we have to find out using this formula I upon j. So first let me write general matrix of order 2 cross 2. So the matrix is A11, A12, A21, A22. Now let me find the first element A11. So this first element A11, this 11 subscript is used in this formula, taking I as the first number, whatever we have in this subscript, that is 1. Remember, I is always first number and j means second number we have to take in this subscript. Now it is I upon j means 1 upon 1 and its value is 1. And second element, that is A12. In this element, subscript number is 1, 2. That is I is 1, j is 2, used in this formula 1 upon 2 and its value is same 1 by 2. Next A21. In this element, the subscript is 21 and this 21 is used in this formula, like taking I value 2 and j value 1. It is 2 upon 1, its value is 2. And last element A22. So in this element, the subscript is 2, 2. I is 2 and j is 2 and it is operated using this I upon j. That is 2 upon 2. It cancel and you will get 1 value. Now here we got all the elements value and in this matrix you replace it, it become the matrix of order 2 cross 2. So therefore A is equal to 1, 1 by 2, 2, 1. So now this is the solution of the given example. Now see the second example. Construct the matrix of order 2 cross 2 whose elements are given by aij is equal to I plus j whole square divided by 2. So here the order of the matrix is same, but the elements we have to find out using this I plus j whole square divided by 2. Now this is different now. Now see the solution. First you write a matrix of 2 cross 2 order taking the general elements A11, A12, A21 and A22. Now these elements values you find out using this formula. So first is A11. So in this element the subscript is 1, 1. In this formula you have to replace it I means the first number of the subscript and j means second number. That is 1 plus 1 whole square divided by 2. 1 plus 1 it is 2 whole square means 4 divided by 2. That is 4 by 2 and it cancels 2 ones are 2 twos are, its values become 2. In the same way find out remaining elements values. Next is A12. In this A12 element 1 2 is the ij number. So 1 plus 2 whole square divided by 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. Square means 9 divided by 2. So here no cancellation, therefore the value is 9 by 2 only. Next element A21. In this element, subscript is 2, 1. That is I is 2, J is 1. So in this formula, if you replace I is 2, J is 1, it is 2 plus 1 whole square divided by 2. That is again 9 by 2 only. Last element, A22. In this element, the subscript is 2 and 2. That is I2, J2. If you replace in the formula, you will get 2 plus 2 whole square divided by 2. That is 4 square is 16 divided by 2, and cancel 2 ones are 2 eights. The value is 8. So here we got all the elements values. Now you replace in the given matrix. So therefore A is equal to 2, 9 by 2, 9 by 2, 8. And this is the matrix of order 2 cross 2, and elements we got it using this formula. And this is the answer of the given example. Now see the next problem. Construct the matrix of order 2 cross 3 whose elements are given by Aij is equal to modulus of I minus 3j divided by 2. Now see the solution. Here in this example, now order is changed. It is a 2 cross 3, and elements we have to find out using this formula. Modulus of I minus 3j upon 2. First, write the A matrix of order 2 cross 3 taking general elements. A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. That is 2 rows, 3 columns, and elements are written like this. Now find out all these elements using this formula. The first element A11. So here the subscript is 1, 1, and in this formula we have to replace I first number, that is 1, J is also 1, that is 1 minus 3 into J. J means 1 divided by 2. So if you simplify this, you will get modulus of minus 2 divided by 2, and it is equal to 2 by 2, and it cancel 2 ones are 2 ones are, you will get the value 1. Now see the next element. A12 is equal to, okay, in this A12 subscript is 1, 2. So this is subscript number, I is 1, J is 2. So replace I is 1, J is 2, that is 1 minus 3 into 2 divided by 2, and if you simplify, you will get modulus of minus 5 divided by 2, and you know that modulus of minus 5, it is equal to 5 divided by 2. Next element is A13. Subscript is 1, 3. In this formula, you replace I1, J3. So you will get modulus of 1 minus 3 into 3 divided by 2. So if you simplify this, you will get 1 minus 9, that is minus 8. Modulus of minus 8 divided by 2. And it is equal to 8 by 2. And here it cancel. It become 2 ones are 2 fours are, value is 4. Next row elements, A21. In this element, the subscript value is 2, 1. That means I is 2 now, J is 1. So it is a modulus of 2 minus into 1 divided by 2. So if you simplify this, you will get modulus of minus 1 divided by 2. So modulus of minus 1 is 1 divided by 2. Next element, A22. Subscript value is 2, 2. So I is 2, J is also 2 now. 2 minus 3 into 2 divided by 2. So if you simplify this, this is 6, and 2 minus 6 means minus 4. You will get modulus of minus 4 divided by 2. So that is 4 divided by 2. It is cancelled 2 ones are and 2 twos are. So you will get 2. So next last element is A23. In this A23, the subscript is 2, 3. I is 2, J is 3. Okay, and use in this formula and simplify. Modulus of 2 minus 3 into 3. 3 into 3 is 9. 2 minus 9 means minus 7. So you will get modulus of minus 7 divided by 2, which is equal to 7 by 2. So here we got all the elements values. Now you replace in this matrix. So that is the answer. So therefore A is equal to 1, 5 by 2, 4, 1 by 2, 2, 7 by 2. So this is a matrix of order 2 cross 3. And elements we got it using this formula. I min modulus of I minus 3j divided by 2. Next example. If matrix has 6 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? That means, dear students, in this example, given that there are 6 elements. So using this 6 elements, how many different orders matrix we can write, that you have to write. Recall this formula. We know that if matrix is of order m cross n, it has mn elements. That means the number of elements is obtained when you multiply the order of the matrix. Thus, to find all the possible orders of a matrix with 6 elements, find all the product of two natural numbers which gives a 6 value. So that means the possible orders are 1 into 6. See here, this become now one order, because when you multiply you will get a 6 element. Okay, so this is one matrix. This is one possible order. So another possible order is 6 into 1, because this product is also 6 now. Okay, this is different order matrix. Next, 2 cross 3. That means when you multiply you will get a 6 elements. So that means 6 elements using we can construct a 2 cross 3 order matrix. The same way 1 cross 6 and 6 cross 1. And another order of the matrix is 3 cross 2. That means using 6 elements we can construct or we can write 3 rows and 2 columns matrix. That is order is 3 cross 2. I hope you understood, students. Next example. If matrix has 12 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? Now using same method, here you have to write the orders of the matrix. The possible orders are 1 into 12, because when you multiply 1 into 12 it gives the 12. That means using 12 elements we can write only one row and 12 columns. Okay, because this is one order now. Or we can write matrix of order 12 cross 1, that is 12 rows and only one column. Or 2 rows 6 columns, that is 2 into 6, because its product is 12. 6 into 2, 3 into 4, and 4 into 3. So these are the possible orders of the matrices, which using 12 elements we can construct. If matrix has 5 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? Here also we use the same method. Write the product of two natural numbers which gives the 5 now. The possible orders are 1 into 5. That means with the help of 5 elements we can construct the matrix 1 row 5 columns, and 5 rows and 1 column. Only these two possibilities, because it is a prime number. I hope you understood, students. Thank you.